Good morning, dear student. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is more on computer networks. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about the network protocols, needs of protocols, and type of protocols. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about what is protocols. In generally, when we are working in any network system, we have to follow a set of rules. That set of rules is known as protocols. Okay, so protocols is a software which has a set of rules. The contents of the protocol is that it has a set of rules which there are some standard set of rules which is followed by the client and server system to make the communication possible. For sharing data between two computers, we need some rules that is called protocols. Okay, so first we are going to discuss about what are the different types of protocols. First one is TCP IP. Okay, TCP means transmission control protocols. IP means internet protocols. First we are going to discuss about TCP. What is the use of TCP? Actually student, in network system, when we are transfer the data from source to destination, all the data are not passes through source to destination together. Okay, they are passing in a packet form. Okay, so that packet is defined by TCP. That packet is defined by TCP. It breaks the data into the packet, and so it is the work of the TCP. It breaks the data into small equal size packet, and then it transfers the data source to destination. Okay, so then the packet is combined together. After that, it form a actual data. It is the TCP IP who decided how the data will be break. Then when it reach to source to destination, then how the data will be again assembled, and we will get the actual data that will be defined by TCP IP. Okay. One is when the data is sent in a packet form, when they reach to the destination place, they are not in a order. Okay, they are not in a order. So it is the work of the TCP protocol who combine the data in a order, and when the data is transferred in a pocket form, then when it reach to the destination, it assemble the data. Next one thing is that when the data is transferred in a pocket form, sometimes many packet lost or drop. So we sometimes we lost our information. So it is the work of the TCP. It identify the lost packet and send the error message to the destination computer, and it also help to error detection and to repair the data. Okay, so this is the work of the TCP. First one is that it breaks the data into packet. Next one is assemble the packets. Next one is it reassemble in a proper order. Then detect error and lost data. Okay, this is the definition of the TCP. Next one is what is the use of IP. IP means internet address. So when the packet are sent to source to destination, okay, so before sending that one to the destination, there is a router in between that. It is the work of the router who take the data from the source, and then it transfer the data to the destination. There must be IP address between each and every packet. It is the work of the IP protocols. It handles the address part of each packet to reach at right destination. Okay. So when we are transferring the data one computer to another computer, we are using IP address. So IP address assign the address to each packet. Packet will passes through the router. Okay, so this is the work of the TCP. Next one is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay, these protocols is generally used for transfer hypertext between two computers. It transfer hypertext between two computers. First, let me discuss about what is hypertext. Hypertext is a text. It is a coding text which is written in HTML language. HTML you know already that one about HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. This is a language which is used for writing hypertext coding, and we are using HTML for creating web pages. Okay, so what is the use of HTTP? HTTP is a protocol used to transfer hypertext between two computers. Every web browser follow HTTP protocols. When we are going to search anything in an internet web browser, we have to follow HTTP protocols. Without HTTP protocols, we cannot search any web pages in a web browser. Okay, it is just communication between the web server. Okay, if the user want to communicate with web server, they have to use HTTP protocol. So when we are talking about any website, when we want to browse anything in a website, when we want to search anything in a web pages, everything we have to follow, and we have to follow the HTTP protocols. HTTP protocols is just a communication between the user and the web server. It communicates the user with the web server. Okay, next one is HTTPS. What is that, student? HTTP protocol always work in a client server model. Okay, HTTP protocol always work in a client server model. Next one is HTTPS. What is HTTPS? So it is the extended version of HTTP. In HTTP has some limitation. Whatever data sent through HTTP is not data is transferred in HTTPS is more secure, and it can protect the data. Okay, so HTTPS is a communication between the client and server in a protected manner. Okay, in a protected manner. Next one is FTP, means File Transfer Protocol. Okay, this protocol designed to transfer file from one system to another system over the internet. Okay, so this is a protocol which is designed to transfer file from one system to another system over the internet. It may be a web file, it may be a PDF file, it may be an image file. Any type of file we have to transfer from one computer to another computer over internet. We have to follow FTP protocol, File Transfer Protocol. It is also a client server protocol which is established a communication channel between two computers. Okay, it is established two communication channel between a client and server. First one is command channel and second one is data channel. Command channel which is control the transmission of the data, and data channel it transfer the data from one computer to another computer. Okay, so here the client can upload, download and delete the file, or it can access the file, it can store the file in his computer. Okay, so student, when we are uploading or downloading any file over internet, we have to follow FTP protocol. Okay, when you are working on any file or when you are transferring file from between two computer over the internet, you have to follow this FTP protocol, which is known as file transfer protocol. One is SMTP, means what is that? SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol. Okay, simple mail transfer protocol. So when we are going to send any email over internet, we are using SMTP protocol. Okay, this SMTP protocol is used when we are using or when we are sending any email. Okay, this protocol is used for transfer mail. This protocol is used for transfer mail. So, SMTP is a protocol or it is a set of rules that allow transfer a mail over internet. It is a program used for sending message to other computer user which is based on email address, and this protocol is used when an email is delivered over server to another computer. Next one is POP, Post Office Protocol. Okay, what is this Post Office Protocol? This is a protocol used to download email. Next one is SMTP is used for sending a mail, and when you want to download a mail in your computer, you have to follow POP protocol, Post Office Protocol. Okay. So this protocol is used to download email from the email server to the client computer. Okay, it is used by the client for retrieving mail from the mail server. So POP allow downloading message from your inbox to your local computer. Then as soon as the email is downloaded by the user, this protocol delete the email from the mail server. Okay, so now most recently used that POP3. POP3 is the protocol which is now used in the email server. Next one is IMAP, means Internet Message Access Protocol. Internet Message Access Protocol. This is used to receive email from the mail server. Okay, this is used to receive email from the email server. It is downloaded the email from the server to the client computer like POP. Okay, but what happened in POP? It delete the file from the web server, but from that email server. But if we are using IMAP protocol, this when it received the email from the email server, after downloading the email server, after downloading the email from the server, it does not delete the email from the server. Okay, so this is the use of different type of protocols which we are using in our computer. Okay.